EIG, and welcome back to the Love Your Life workshop video series. So last week we talked about the mental, physical, and spiritual benefits of implementing a gratitude practice. I shared a lot of scientific data as well that provides evidence that living in gratitude creates better sleep, it makes us happier, and it even helps us live longer. So I hope you have been practicing gratitude in your lives. And remember, if you watched that video or you're watching this one, you are part of the Attitude of Gratitude Challenge. And my part of the challenge is to do these workshops for free and give coaching away for free. Your part is to pay it forward to at least 2 people with a hug, a compliment, an act of service, some way to tell them that you're part of this challenge, them if they would pay it forward as well. I would love it if we could create a ripple effect of love in this world. Do any of you wonder sometimes, why am I not getting that promotion or that beautiful, intimate relationship I've been wanting, or aligned friendships, or even that new house or car? Well, you might even be working hard. You might be on the dating sites. You might be saving money, but it's just still not happening, or it's going really slow. You may even be manifesting or praying, but it still feels like you're pushing a rock uphill. That is because many of us are really good at the doing of things, but we're not so good at the being. So what do I mean by that? 80% of us actually get up and do the same exact things every day. I'd actually venture to say it's probably closer to the 90% of us. We get out of bed on the same side. We go to the bathroom, we brush our teeth, we drink our coffee, we let the dog out, we get the kids ready for school, we take the kids to school, we go to work, and so on and so on. We are very good at the doing of things. In fact, I'm always amazed how much I hear the word busy come up in our society. You ask somebody, "Oh, how are you?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm okay. I'm just so busy." Or, "I'm just having such a busy day." And in our society, it's almost like there's this badge of honor, or people are competing for an award of who's the busiest. So let's just say that we want to get a new job. Okay? And we're actually pretty good at spending hours on job sites, on LinkedIn, filling out applications, sending networking messages, revising our resume again and again. And yes, these are all necessary tasks. And yet, when we focus so much on the doing and we don't balance it with the being, we don't leave any space for something new and unexpected to show up. Did you know actually that our human bodies are energy conductors? It is scientifically proven that water, atoms, and mass all have energy. And think about it. That's what our bodies are made of. So do you wonder why scientists use the word brain waves? If you've ever heard them talk about brain waves, it's because our brain is constantly firing neural networks that create brain waves, and those waves can actually be measured as energy. And the doing of things has actually a specific energy vibration or frequency. Now, creative doing has a high energetic frequency or vibration because it comes from passion and love and joy and loving what we're doing. But most of our daily doing actually vibrates at a low frequency because we're doing those things with an attitude of banality or even dread or fear. The reality is that we spend most of our doing at a low energetic vibration. Another issue with being in the state of constant doing is that the more that we plan and do, the more we become attached to the outcome of our doing. So the harder we work to get the promotion, we create these expectations to get the promotion because we put in all the hard work. And then when we don't get the promotion or the house or the boat, we're totally disappointed. And that's what creates the suffering. On the other hand, there's being. Being operates at a high energetic frequency. Think about when you have just been present, like a time when you were enthralled with right where you were. Maybe it was at your favorite vacation spot, the birth of a child, a special memory. In those moments, you were fully being. And when we are in that space, we are connecting to a high vibration energy that opens the world to infinite possibilities for us. And we don't have to attach a certain outcome, because when we're at that energy frequency, we can match what God, creator, source, universe, or whatever you want to call it, has ready for us. And guess what? That is always better than what we could have ever imagined or planned. I'm curious if you've ever had an opportunity, an idea, or even a person come into your life that you could never have dreamed up on your own. That's what I'm talking about. However, when we're constantly in the doing energy, there's no space for that kind of magic to show up in our lives. We're limiting ourselves every day by the way we go through our days, almost kind of like robots. The same habits, the same behaviors, the same outcomes. Okay, what about those of you who are saying, oh, but Amy, I meditate every day, I do yoga 3 times a week, I journal. That's great that you are being for that hour or so each day. And I invite you to look at that and even ask yourself, has that become another thing on your to-do list? And even if it hasn't, what are you doing the other 14 hours of the day to pull that thread of being through your day? Many of us probably flip a switch on doing and being throughout our day. So when I meditate for an hour, I am being. When I need to answer emails, I move into doing. And yes, there are times when we need to get things done. I'm talking about having the being in the background even as we're doing. It's kind of like having your favorite song playing while you run errands or while you're working or even when you're brushing your teeth. You're still getting things done, but there is this sense of something in the background that is deeper and brings you into presence more. So we have established that we need to have a thread of being in our lives. But how do we do that? There's actually a lot of ways. First, ask yourself, what do you love doing? What brings you the feeling almost like time doesn't even exist? It's like when you're in the zone, when you've become lost in time. So for me, it would be things like meditating, painting, being with animals, or being in nature. So what is yours? Start there and add more of that into your daily life. And by the way, don't tell me that you don't have time, because if it's important to you, you will add it. Secondly, bring a different mindset and emotion to your daily activities. So instead of dreading the next business meeting, decide that you're going to show up and be super curious at that meeting. Instead of going through replying email by email, answer an email with joy in your heart and see if it changes the experience of writing the email for you. And maybe even it will change what you write in the email. While driving to pick up the kids from school, put on your favorite song. Dance in the car in the carpool line. Bring being to the mundane tasks in your life and see how your energetic vibration in your happiness explodes. This is the energetic frequency that matches with the abundance and opportunities that are out there waiting for you. And let's not forget gratitude. This is another high vibration activity we can put into our daily lives. For example, when we hug a child, feel the gratitude for their love and innocence. When we brush our teeth, feel your heart with gratitude for this part of our body that allows us to chew food that nourishes our bodies and allows us to also share a smile with others. Gratitude can be found in all your everyday tasks if you decide to put it there. Now, I always want to be clear about something. I'm not saying that you should not feel the other feelings of anger, sadness, and fear. Those are all valuable emotions that make us whole as humans. Fear can protect us from being harmed. Anger can show us when we need to stand in our truth and in our power. Sadness can show us that we have deeply loved. All those emotions are gifts, and all of those emotions need to be honored. The thing is to not get stuck in those emotions. So feel them fully, get curious with them, explore them, then process through them and release them from your mind, your body, and your heart. Because here's the thing. If you suppress these emotions, you will be trying to be something that is not authentic. And even if you don't know that you're suppressing the emotions, your body and your subconscious knows. And it's just not possible to be at the highest energetic frequency of pure joy and love and creation and passion and caring and gratitude when underneath there's lurking anger, frustration, and resentment. So if you have things that you want for your life, remember that you need to raise your vibration to align with what is possible. You can do that by noticing how much you are in the doing mode and where you can pull the thread of being through your day. Just be and see how your life opens in ways you could have never imagined. Now, the good news, you will instantly raise your vibration when you pay this challenge forward to 2 other people, because you'll be giving from your heart, and ask them to pay it forward to more people. Let's see if we can raise the vibration of the world. Also, I would love it if you would post on your social media and tag me so that we will know that you've participated in the challenge, and then put in there what you did. Maybe together we can inspire more people to show up with gratitude and kindness. And if you like this video, please hit subscribe or even click on the bell to get notified when new videos are dropped. I want you to know I'm grateful for each and every one of you that are watching this video, and it is with a grateful heart that I will see you next week. Bye.